Marx said that all of human history is whittled down to nothing more than a class war between the powerless and the powerful. If you want to understand Marxism, this is what you need to understand. So the powerless, they're sort of identified as the working class. He called them the proletariat, okay? And the powerful, these were the ruling class, the rich and the powerful, or what he called the bourgeoisie. And Marx hypothesized that when the gap between the rich and the poor reached a certain point, the working class would rise up in some form of revolution and reclaim the means of production. I'll get to that in a second. They'll reclaim the means of production from the rich. Now, that is complicated, so let me simplify it with an illustration. All right, so picture a business owner, and he starts up a pencil factory, a pencil business. All right, so he goes and hires a factory, and he hires 100 people to work in his factory. And these 100 people, they make and they package and they send out pencils. All right? Now, if the demand for pencils goes up, then the factory owner is the one that enjoys the profits. But if the demand for pencils goes down, then the factory owner is the one that has to suffer the losses. Those who make the pencils, they just get their weekly wage, right? Now, not only did Marx see this as unfair, right, because there's only one man getting all the profits, I mean, that's unfair according to Marx, but he also said that a time would come when the workers, the proletariat, would rise up and overthrow the business owner, the bourgeoisie, and they would then take over the profits. This is what Marx hypothesized. Now, the big problem for Marx is that the 20th century proved pretty much every single thing Marx said as categorically wrong. To begin with, capitalist nations such as America and Australia enjoyed the greatest redistribution of wealth in human history. The poor were lifted up out of poverty in ways that has never happened in human history. But on top of that, the Marxist countries like China and Russia ended up being the most horrible places to live in human history.